Okay, so we're tapping on the topic of stepping into your power and living from a place of confidence and clarity. Okay, so here we go. Karate chop point for the setup. Even though I sometimes feel so critical of myself and expect myself to be more clear and powerful, right now I accept where I am in the journey. I accept myself in this moment, and I love myself. Even though I don't live as clear and powerful as I'd like to, I accept my humanity, my journey, and I love myself right now. Even though the workings of my mind can take me down, and I make myself feel bad instead of powerful and good and at ease, in this moment, I choose to fully love and accept myself. Let's go to the crown. I am a work in progress. And sometimes that means I am not confident. Inner eyebrow. I am not always powerful. I am not always clear. Outer eye. I fall short of my idealized self. And I judge myself. Under the eye. I can even have disdain for myself, for my weakness, for my wobbles. Under the nose. And I make myself stuck in that bad place. Chin point. I can be my worst enemy instead of my best ally. And that does not promote me being my best self. Under the clavicle. I really want it to feel not okay at all to treat myself badly. But I can still just feel that as normal. Side of the ribs, one hand width down from the base of the armpit. I would like to reject no part of myself. My wobbly, second guessing self, as welcome to show up as my strong, powerful, beautiful self. Round point. I really want to denormalize this disdain or self-loathing. Inner eyebrow. It's really not okay with me. Outer eye. I would like it to be so not okay with me that it immediately hits me as off. Under the eye, cheekbone. I'd like to interrupt it really quickly, instantly. Redirect. Course correct. Under the nose. Honestly, I don't need to be clear and powerful every second. I don't need that to be on my journey. Chin point. And I am on a journey. I have grown. I am stronger. I have so much more clarity about so many things, including that it's just okay not to know sometimes. Under the clavicle round. Right now, I'm remembering that there's a power in letting myself be human. There's power in vulnerability. There's power in so what when I trip, stumble, bumble. Side of the ribs. There's power in being so okay with my own stumbles or falls that I know how to pick myself right back up. Keep moving toward what feels stronger and better. Crown. There's power in not pretending. There's power in not puffing up. Inner eyebrow. There's clarity in saying, right now, I don't know. And I don't need to know. I don't need to figure it out. Side of the eye. I do feel more powerful when I speak more clearly. Under the eye. And sometimes that's done by saying super directly, I don't know. I've got nothing. I just know this feels off, but I don't know what to do about it. Under the nose. I know a lot of my power is cultivated internally. Chin point. It's much more about how I talk to myself, how I narrate my reality. under the clavicle round. Then about what others feed back to me. Or how others perceive me or judge me. Side of the ribs. Others will do what they do. I know I'm more powerful when I give everyone permission to think ill of me if they want to. Top of the head. Right now, I give everybody permission to think whatever they think of me at any given moment. It's always changing anyway. Inner eyebrow. I do not have my own permission to keep having negative thoughts about myself. Outer eye. There's no power in that. And of course, I'll present in a wobbly way externally. If a scathing inner narrative about myself prevails. Under the eye. And then there's the more subtle stuff. I don't want to be okay carrying around a vague feeling that I'm not doing it right, or I'm not doing enough, or it's questionable whether I'm actually okay or sufficiently contributing or earning my keep. Under the nose. I know that stuff can even be going on non-verbally. And I don't want it there. Chin point. I'd like to get really good at catching the first whiff of it. Under the clavicle round. I'd like to have a lot of messages to reach for easily that are kinder and truer. Side of the ribs. I'm okay. I'm enough. I'm doing enough. I'm doing just fine. Top of the head. I'm a work in progress. That's all any of us can be. I'm not off track. Inner eyebrow. In fact, the fact it feels bad when I'm having self-attacking thoughts side of the eye, or just self-minimizing thoughts, or just carrying around a vaguely familiar feeling that I'm not really up to par. Under the eye. The reason that feels bad is because the better part of me knows that's not true. Under the nose. It conflicts with how my inner being sees it. Chin point. I like the idea that pure positive energy has its gaze upon me. That I am a beloved child of the universe. That I'm really more lovable and beautiful than I will ever fully comprehend. Chin point. Oops, that was the chin point. Now we're going to the clavicle point. And when I feel bad about what I'm telling myself, or how I'm second guessing stuff, overthinking because I think I need to get it right, or ensure or prevent things I don't have control over, the fact that that feels bad is my guidance system working. It works. Side of the ribs. And I'd like to get really good at interrupting that, swiftly course correcting, moving toward anything that feels closer to kindness, to truth, to self-honoring. Crown point. I like being a work in progress. I like being on this journey. I like being in this lifetime. I like so much about myself and how far I've come. And I commit to keep working on being my best ally. Walking myself through so kindly and cultivating an inner sense of solid power and dignity. Okay, let's drop our hands down and close our eyes and just tune into the aftermath of the tapping. Drop into the breath. Appreciate the breath. And then I invite you to look down and open your eyes with very soft gaze before you sharpen the gaze and come back.